MULATSCHAG.
We're Flight Attendant, and you're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need. Oh, at Fifth and Taylor, yeah. We all three worked together at the restaurant Fifth and Taylor for many years. It was viel Spaß. We drank a lot. Yep.
Yeah, we all met there. We're all bartenders, and just after a lot of late nights together, becoming friends, we all, decided to do the band thing, and it worked out.
It was in Germantown in Nashville, and it's a beautiful part of town.
Yeah, Nashville is also known for good food in addition to music, so we all had fun serving good food and drinking together on many late nights and jamming, and eventually we started jamming the same thing, and that was our band.
It was, at the time, and it still is, a very popular restaurant, so, it was just like a really kind of happening place. There's a lot of good energy. We don't work there anymore, but we all bartend at other places.
Meine Deutsch ist nicht so gut, but we brought our bass player Patrick along. His German is, what do you say?
Mein Deutsch ist besser.
There you have it. Ich muss durch den Monsun. Just kidding. I would love to write a song in German. We'll do a whole German album. How about that? I've never seen them live, but I really, really enjoy their music.
I've seen them like 6 times. And in Austin for South by, I saw them 4 times one time. I'm a big fan of Heinz, and yeah, they're great. I want to play with them. That's like a dream.
Hola, buenas. Somos las Heinz. Estamos aquí por la mañana en Austria, Nova Rock. Y estás viendo MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
MULATSCHAG.
Oh, yeah. Music City Roots is a really cool folk showcase that happened once a week in Nashville. And it showcased all like the regional Appalachian music. And it was part of public broadcasting system, so it was like a government-funded project to showcase like traditional American music, which you don't think America has traditional music since it's 200 years old, but people have been playing music in the mountains there for 500 years, and so we would try to find those songs and showcase them. And we actually recorded one of them. In the Pines is a traditional Appalachian folk song, and that's on our album too. But I really enjoyed working there, and I learned a lot about music history through it. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. My grandma Karalyne was a piano player and a bluegrass musician, and she taught me how to play piano, so. Oh, Page by Page. That's a thing me and Nikki did together with the foster care program. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. Marine Music Group was working with the Nashville Film Festival to bring together kids who, are exploring their future and are about to age out, and they were giving them a preview of what it would be like to be in the music world. So to write a song with other songwriters and produce a song and record it and go to a premiere, the whole deal, and they were awesome. We work with Marine Music Group, so yeah, the publishing agency works with a foster care program at a local college. And so they worked with Murfreesboro State, Middle Tennessee State University to do this program to help kids that have had a really hard life have a moment where they can create something really beautiful. So it was really fun and cool. Yeah, I went to a Waldorf school, a Rudolf Steiner school, and I learned music. I started on a clarinet because we had to choose a wind instrument, and that did not last. Then the next year was choose a string instrument, and I loved the cello, but I didn't want to carry it through a carpal, so I chose the viola, and I'm really happy I did. But yes, I grew up with a lot of classical music playing, and Vivaldi, and Mozart, and Bach, and also salsa and rock, so I combined it. My viola teacher was very concerned when I wanted to stop attending. I was in 4 orchestras, and I also wanted to be an actress. So, yeah, I definitely went another route. I wanted to be on stage with drums and move around. There's something really amazing being in the center of an orchestra, but there's also so much fun to be had on stage playing rock.
If we don't play in space before we die, I'll consider this whole thing a failure, I think.
We're doing our best to get to space. So if anyone hears this and knows how to make it happen, we would love to play in space. If anything, we're just going to start shooting our CDs on rockets. So I don't know how we're going to do it, but it's going to happen.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Charles we found through Vinny, actually. Right, Vinny?
I actually met Charles years prior. I actually interned at Moraine Music Group when I was, like 19. And after I left there and moved on, a few years later, I had Flight Attendant going, and I just invited him out to a show, and he had been listening to us already, and he saw us live, and then immediately told me he wanted to work with us, and so yeah, it was really great. It was a really great timing thing, and I'm glad you just came out to that one show, because who knows what would have happened if not,
This is my first time in Europe. Yes. I think I'm the only one that's never been to Europe before. And it's awesome. Yeah, well, that's not it's sehr schön. What do you guys think?
I love it here. I mean, the way that people here in Europe treat music is just so much different than in the United States. So it's such a pleasure coming to every show and just talking to music fans every night that we play. And people really enjoy shows a lot more here. So that's just been something that's extremely special. And then it's just been really cool seeing so many parts of Europe and seeing places that most people where we're from never dreamt of. So that's been incredible.
It just gives us a new perspective on everything, because growing up and living in the United States, you forget that there are other ways to do things, and it's great to see how you do things differently.
Well, we're going to celebrate it this year, I think, with all the Christmas markets that we're going through. I think we all celebrate Christmas very differently. I mean, these boys are from Boston. I'm from Kansas. She's from Los Angeles, Ohio. So, thousands of miles apart, we all do things pretty differently. But we celebrate with family and friends and music. I think the same way everyone else does. Good food, good wine.
Gotta have the real tree.
I always had a plastic tree and Chinese takeout, so. My family didn't do Christmas that much, but we got together and we told each other we loved each other, so.
MULATSCHAG.
We're Flight Attendant, and you're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
MULATSCHAG!